Hey, good morning. Good Sunday morning to you. Welcome to Hoffy Moon Child. This reading is going to be for Virgo, and it's going to be a general and love reading. Uh, what else do I need to tell you? Oh yes, if you like, if you like the reading, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want any future notifications, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Hoffys. So it's HOFFYSHH. And if you want to find out details for personal readings, you can find me on hoffy.co.uk and book it through there. A couple of things. Oh, first, just take a. I'm in a really nice space this morning. In here, oh my god, that's so good. In here are my last two hibiscuses from Egypt. And I doubt I'll ever be able to go back and get them again, but amazing. Make me feel so good. And they reduce your blood pressure. So let's give you an update about the planets at the moment. So we are greeted today, diary. We are greeted today with Mars. Let's have a look see. Mars enters Aries. Okay, so you may have noticed that your current, or up until last night, I would say, if you've woken up this morning thinking, oh, I feel a lot brighter today, that's because one, you've been waiting for Aries to Mars to transit into Aries, and also because we were in Mercury retrograde. So part of what you wanted to do has been holding you back, pulling you back, and no, no, don't do this, don't do that, not sure what to do. It's all felt a little bit maybe chaotic in your mind, not as clear as you're thinking, hang on, I had this project down and now I don't understand where it's going. That's because you had this Mercury thing. Fortunately, we've got Mars um, and Aries, and Mars is all about taking action and being, and just like Aries, very fiery. It's about courage and passion, being assertive, bravery, freedom, independence. And so this is the time now, all those projects, this you have got the wheels of power behind you, these the Aries and Mars are happy to push you along. So this is the time for you to go for it. And trust me, when Aries is on top of the world, there is nothing that will stop Aries in their tracks. So yeah, so that's why you may feel that today that you might have more clarity, or certainly more energy to do things. And you think, oh, yesterday I felt really heavy and low and maybe not so as bright as I was, but today you might think, I feel like this is a fresh start. So yeah, sometimes the planets do play with our heads quite a bit and it can get very foggy. Um, and that's why I read about it. That's why I learn about astrology, because it gives me insight to how I feel, and I can share that with you. So anyway, my beautiful Virgoans, all the cards have been saged. They're back in the box now, but uh, there we go. Let's see what we've got coming up. I've shuffled quite a lot. We sat here just relaxing. Spirits and guides can support me. I've asked for that. The card of the week, let's say, this particular reading, and actually, I think this is for everybody. This is an angel and guardian card, and this is White Witch. But actually, it's saying be the light. So, when I was saying that you might have felt stalled in your position and your little light probably gone out a bit, it hasn't gone out. It's just been pondering, waiting. So now you can bring that light to the forefront and be happy, Be happy. It's your, don't let your aura be shrouded by anything or anybody else. You know? You deserve to have brightness in your life, and brightness is you. It's the person bringing light. You know, that's what light is. It's not something you seek. Gosh, if you're seeking the light, you're on your way out. Okay, enough of my bad jokes. Right, Virgo. We're really blessed today. Okay. Well, that's either some heartache is now over. I don't think it's heartache that's about to begin. I think that you've been through enough, but it's a very clear message, isn't it? This is in reverse, by the way, so for you, so for me, it looks like this. So, yeah, and I like to keep it this way because for me, that is, the pain is over. It's done. You can do no more on that particular situation. And also, it's a test of the strength of someone's heart. You know, as we know in love, you know, you go through a number of stages, and those can be very testing. But this doesn't feel like a bad thing. To me, this feels like it's a good energy for you. That it's clearing some past debris. That's what that feels like. It's getting rid of that old energy. Like I say, we're all in this new energy now. So I'm gonna do. Oh, oh my goodness! Don't think we let the candle go out. There we go. That's not happening. Sorry. This is my oyster shell, by the way. Okay, so the magician. Yeah, I'm going to do a wheel. Gosh, I haven't done one for ages. So I think this is change. This is a good change up. Make sure I've got enough room around. Mm-hmm. Now this is your card here, the Hermit. Now, move you over, sweetie. Where are we up to? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7, 8. I have to come right back here. 9, 10. I haven't done a wheel for ages, as you can tell. Let's do it that way. Okay. Where are we up to? 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's 12. So 12 is the heart. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get these in a bit more. There we go. There we go. I hope you've got a cup of tea or a glass of wine or a beer or something in your hand while you wait for me to faff. Right. Okay, so we have the magician here. Magician in reverse. So I'd say this is your past energy and this is your future energy. Okay. So I think following this clearing out kind of situation, we had the magician whereby You had the opportunity in that sort of fuzziness of relations to have everything, but I don't think you were ready. I mean, pulling the Hermit card here, the nine, is saying that inwardly you felt that you needed to go off and in search of, what did I say? Your light, in search of your own light. You know, this light in here is a star, it's a path, it's a guiding you to where you should be, no matter where you were. Um, this sort of energy comes about you, and it, it's not kind of in your control. It's like, why am I being pulled in this way? It's because the universe is trying to pull you this way to show you where you really need to be in a situation. And it pulls you out of the current situation. It shuts everything down and allows you to go inward. And I don't mean up in your head, I mean inward in your soul, to guide you forward. Because what happens in relationships is it can get, like I say, very foggy and very confusing. And initially you're using different senses. But ultimately, for two people to come together, it is your souls that have to be balanced. And, people are coming from different situations. So quite often people's souls aren't balanced. And you have a bit of turmoil um, to get there. So, yeah, and I would say that that's definitely those three there. Bit here, what we got here. Yeah, so this is about, you can be very passionate about things, okay, but trying to take on the world is a very different energy, okay. It requires serious focus if you're going to take on the world, clarity, and I'm afraid that hasn't been clarity around this situation and a lot of challenges within the situation. Although you're prepared to battle, although you're prepared to stand up for yourself and stand your ground and say, this is what I want, it just hasn't been as smooth as you want it. And when we're at different ages of life, we have different kinds of love, because when we're younger, there's less responsibilities. When you're older, you've got responsibilities, you've got um, things that you've committed to, you're a changed person, you've had experiences. And I would say that this was only rocky because you wanted it to be, or the other person wanted it to be, a bit more free spirited, and it got very serious and very challenging. And so the Two of Pentacles is about coming together in balance. And we've just been talking about that. And obviously it's upside down, so it was out of kilter, really out of kilter. Trying to hang on to those things when this infinity, if this is you, one person, this is the other, you're trying to keep it all balanced, but it doesn't work like that. You can't force these things. You have to let them naturally come together quietly, which is what this Hermit card's all about. Then the King of Pentacles is someone wanting to bring financial security, um, commitment to the relationship. But there seems to have been a distinct lack of communication. And that's what I'm saying. When you meet somebody new, um, if you meet somebody in a new energy, you remember when we're all like peacocks, aren't we? We're all like, all our feathers are all fluttering and we're all fabulous. But you know, when it comes down to it, we've got some really serious things to deal with in life. So I would say, what's the word? Not all that glitters is gold. So be mindful that in order to have a deep emotional connection and relationship, you need to communicate at all times. And communication's hard. It's hard because it gets very mixed up with "but I love you," and yeah, it can be difficult. Sometimes what's in your head, it's not easy to convey in words. Um, yeah, I get that. I'm certainly like that. I'm useless when it comes to my love life. Um, yeah, so the world. So I would say this is going forward, right? Somebody doesn't want to give up this situation, um, and they're not prepared to accept that this has come to an end, or this may come to an end, not because of anything other than bad communication, timing, um, like I say, being it all being shrouded by all those shrouded, but I know there are great things, but all by all that loveliness, you know, of a relationship, the reality of a relationship, the reality of somebody standing there in front of you. Do I understand you? Do you understand me? You know, it can get very intense and deep and complicated. So this person doesn't want to see a different view. They want to they want to come with passion and potentially, I would say, they want things to move. Um, it could be far away, but you've got the world and then the globe here. So, and this is a very passionate person, so they're not letting go of this situation, right? Someone's not letting go of this situation, and somebody. I think the only way this is going to work is if you aren't living together, that you are looking to live or travel together in some way. So travel as in just down the road, it could be the journey itself, or it could be traveling to each other's houses. But there seems to have been some distance here that's stopping this from moving. It does feel it. Do you know what? This card, it's setting the scene for this whole energy here. It feels really, I feel like the heartache that's been going on, there's a like a ring of love all around this. That's what it feels like. It's kind of protected while you're working it out, you know, working out this situation. Because over here we've got the king, the page of cups. I always laugh at this page because it just looks so funny in them toes. Anyway, very passionate and coming with his full emotional cup of love and on solid ground, a solid offer. This is, you know, I love you. This is I love you. I want you. These are my emotions. I want to share my emotions with you. Then we've got, we've already had the King of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is saying the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow energy. You know, when you're thinking, because when you meet somebody, you think, oh, great. yeah, we're gonna like springboard into this wonderful life, and then one person puts the bleeding reins on and hauls it all back, and you're like, what? Hey, that's come to an end now. Okay, this this night wants to come forward. It doesn't want to be stalling anymore. It wants movement. But I would say this particular energy is maybe, I don't use the word scared, but more nervous about saying what they really feel because they need that sort of nurturing. Um, because this is it, you need that, yeah, they need that nurturing just to kind of give them confidence, to undertake the work that's required to bring this relationship together. Really love this reading, you know. It's really soft and perfect. It feels perfect. So this person, they're willing to put in the hard work for this relationship, whatever it takes. They'll work hard. But they need that guidance. They need that um, like yin yang. You need two parts to come together, and you need to know when to push and when to pull, and when to guide, when to support. So that soft energy needs to to bring this relationship to its best possible place. That's what needs to happen. Really lovely, really nice energy. Anyone would be envious of this energy, I'll tell you now. I don't know whether to. Let's roll the dice. Let me get my hit of hibiscus. Hmm. Oh, I don't want it to run out. Okay, well, two. Two is about balance, partnerships, and duality. So that's bringing you together. You've got five, which is about change, um, change that needs to occur to prevent any instability. So you don't want any more conflict like before. You want this beautiful energy here to bring you home. Okay, so there are those. Let's see what other cards we've got. Okay, I'm going to do Shadowscape. Yeah, we'll do some love cards. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Get you out of the way for a minute because this is just such a nice reading. Right, let's have a look. I don't feel like they need shuffling too much. It's telling me no. Okay, do it now. Let's see, what have we got? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That's passion. Bringing passion to the, yeah, that's it. That's it. You need to go to the depths of your soul and reconnect on the passionate side. Wink, wink. Okay. Oh my gosh, look, you have just got, this is fabulous. Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is the one. That's so beautiful. Three of Wands there. And that's confirmation of starting that new journey. Like here, just like here. Start that new journey of understanding. And there'll be no turning back from there, no looking back. You won't regret that. No regrets. Just holding hands, taking it forward. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Should I do it that way? Yeah. Do it there. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay, bring in gifts. Gifts always work. We like gifts, so expect a gift of sorts, or given a gift of sorts. Ace of Wands. Perfect. This is just passion now. This is a beautiful journey of two people in love, going forward. This beautiful Ace of Wands. It's quite dreamy. Oh, there you go. And there she is, the Empress. She's the one. She's the one. She's the one that kicks these things off. She's in charge of new beginnings. So yeah, absolutely. There's definitely this new beginning, and as you look, it goes round this side again. New beginnings for this relationship. But you need to come in on this much more softer level. Yeah. Really reach into your soul and find that light if you've not already found it. Like I say, I think a lot of people will be waking up with a lot of clarity today. I'm going to take that one. I don't think I've ever had this card. Oh my gosh. Look. It's back to front, but twin flames, your passion ignites. Wow. So beautiful. Put that on there, on that ace. Passion. Should I just put it in the middle there like that? Passion. That's you too. Those energies right there. What a beautiful love reading. I don't think I've ever had one as soft and lovely. Now, in terms of, we said Virgo, but Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Cancerian is obviously the cup of love. Lots of wands here, so did I say lots of wands? Yeah, there's a few wands here. Yeah, wands. So, Once is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And here we are in Aries. Aries is giving out love. Methinks. Everyone was worried it was going to be a bit, but no. Aries is giving out love. Nice. Right, so love and light to you. Love me hard. And please click the like button and subscribe. And let me know if you know where I can get some whole hibiscus from. Okay, take care, my Virgoans. Bye now.